Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. It's super windy here. It's been nasty the last couple of days. It was nice here Monday. Monday we had some wind, but it got up in the 50s. I got out and fished Monday and done really good. One of the best fishing days I've had for a long time. Last week I fished 4 or 5 days. Well, I think I fished 5 days. I fished Saturday too, and I went out and fished Sunday after church. I fished because it was decent weather, and I caught some fish, and I done good. But Monday, the water had picked up by 2 degrees. I don't know, guys. Sometimes the weather means so much. We've been having cold nights, getting down to around 30. I know if y'all up north, that's not cold, but it's cold for us here in the south. We've been averaging 50, 55 during the day, then getting about 35 at night to 38. Well, we had some nights that got down to 24, 25, 28. The water temperature seesaws a lot when that happens, and it affects the bite a lot. Okay? It didn't do that. Sunday was good weather. I hit by 65 Sunday, and we had some really good weather, and the nights got down like 45 is all it was. That's why the fishing was good Monday. After Monday, it took a downturn. And it's warm today. It's 65. I just looked before I came downstairs to the studio. It's 65, but the wind is awful, and it's been raining off and on. So, yeah, the weather has a lot to do with it. But anyway, I made the video of the picture I put on Facebook. I made a video with that bait Monday. It's going to be the port of catch this coming week. Bam. I named the bait Buster. This is it. Now, that back is a color that changes. It changes the color will change from like a plum. I just dropped the bait on the floor and I don't have a whole lot of it. It would change from like a plum color, right, to a bluish color. But I put purple in it. I put 3 drops of purple in it. So when I put these 3 drops of purple in it, okay, it gave it a little deeper purple, all right? But it's still, as light hits it, it still changes. Now you can see the blue there right now, can't you? So the belly is neon blue. The paper really helps, doesn't it? The belly is neon blue, all right? So it looks really bright, okay? When I look through the back of this camera and looking at guys, it doesn't do it justice. I'm telling you. But anyway, there you go. Now, this color, they ate it up. The picture you seen put on Facebook for y'all that looked, if you haven't, y'all go on Fish Lake Country Facebook and look at it. The picture is that fish head jig. It's an 1/8 ounce jig. I made a video with that using the 1/8 ounce jig heads. I used a size 4 hook with the LC shad, then I used a size 6, and I used this fat head minnow. All right, and I got to laughing in the video. You'll see the video come laughing at. I laughed at myself because the crappie were still moving around a lot. I looked out there, and this crappie was going on. He's 35, he's 40, he's 45 feet. He's only like 4 feet deep. I overhand cast. I pulled that thing back, a 10-foot rod now, my jigging rod. I pulled that thing back, and I whipped that thing out through there. That 1/8 ounce jig went on about 55, 60 feet, whatever it hit somewhere in that area. I reeled it back in and dropped it down and got it come past that crappie. He rolled up and nailed it. I thought, man, I done started something new here, because usually I underhand pitch it. So when it was way out there, I started overhand pitching it, and it worked. But you know, in the fall last year, before I had my surgery and making videos, I was using an 1/8 ounce Gamagotso jig, right, with the short shank hook, and I was casting to schools. I was just sitting still, and when schools of crappie would come down the channel, I was casting at them. They was moving so fast, I had to use a lot of weight to get down to them before they was going. So yeah. But this is a little different. I used to have fish head. But anyway, that was funny. I was laughing at myself. All right. Now, let me share real fast. I'm going to share a couple more colors with you. This is the, let me touch the back of my camera so I can see. This is the mud minnow color in the fathead minnow, okay? Yeah, you see that teal, can't you? In some ways, it doesn't look teal, but if the light hits it just a little bit the right way, you see it's a teal. It's a teal color, okay, and it looks more teal on the LC shad because it's bigger, because you got more belly showing, right? That's it in that minute, and y'all seen me catch fish with that. This is another new color coming. This is a different purple now, guys. This is just a purple, and I put lilac powder shift in it. As I spin it, can you see it? I don't know. It's not showing up on the camera. Anyway, it's got a shift in it. Which a shift is super, super, super fine glitter. That's what it is, guys, like dust. And this shift is blue and pink and light purple. So when you spin that purple, you see those colors in it, okay? Very pretty. It's beautiful in the LC shad. Now, I'm going to make this color with this purple belly. It's a chartreuse. Purple back and chartreuse belly. It's totally different purple than the first bait I showed you. Way different. When you lay them side by side, you can really see the difference. You can see that shift. I'm going to make that in the LC shad. Now, the Buster color is blue and purple. Is not. It's going to be in this one only. It's going to be in the fat head only, okay? Now, I made a video with this color, and it worked great. This is Wally. I have Wally in the LC shad. It's a pearl belly, okay, with a real light chartreuse back. And the chartreuse back has chartreuse glitter in it. That's all's in it. It's a light chartreuse that you can see through almost. It's really light. You can see through it. But the trick on this one is the glitter. See that? Yeah. See that glitter? It's got chartreuse glitter only. And the belly is a light pearl with silver glitter. Our water is about 10 to 12 inch visibility now. It's trying to clear up. We are getting rain, but we're not getting downpours. We're just getting gentle rain. So it's not hurting it. Guys, I know that water's nasty, but that Wally color worked just fine. Had no problem with it. Worked just fine. All right, glad to share those with you. That's 4 colors that's coming in the fat head. I'm making stock now. I've made stock in Buster. I've made stock in the Mud Minnow. Tomorrow I'll make stock. I might fish tomorrow, guys. Depends on the weather. But Friday I'll make stock in Wally and the purple one, okay? I haven't named it yet. I haven't named the purple back and chartreuse one yet. I've got a list of names up there, and I look at them every once in a while, and it's just got to hit me how it fits it. I had no name for Buster, but after fishing with him that Monday, I come in, looked at my names, and Buster hit me. I went, man, it was Buster Nose Crappie. It was doing really good. Buster fits it. So there you go. So if y'all haven't checked out the Facebook page, look at it. You'll see it. You see how I was using that fish head. And I'm going to add one more thing. I'm going to get going. Sales have been great. I've been selling a lot. I had to remake. I remade Virginia shad today in the fat head. I remade Virginia shad in the little mini LC shad and the sub. And I got to make it mealtime. Mealtime is selling out in both of those. I'm down to like 4 bags of mealtime. So those 2 natural colors are selling. Now, the mini LC shad. A couple people have asked me about it. Some of you had bought them and commented back that they're small. That's why I put the penny in the picture. If when you go on the site, there's a penny there. And that base laying beside a penny. You know how big a penny is. Well, that base is no bigger than a penny. It's no longer than a penny is. I've done it to give you an idea. It is small. What's it going to be good for? After the spawn. If you got clear water and the water starts clearing here after the spawn, it's going to be good like in May when they get lazy, when they start moving back to brush piles and stuff, and they don't want to feed, and they're kind of lazy. That's when it's going to be good. It's going to be good when the bite is really tough. When you're out there and you're like, man, I can't get them to bite. They're following me. They won't bite. They're following it around. They're kissing it. They don't want to bite it. Put the little one on there. Drop it down there. Put the little one and drop it down there. I watched somebody this week that was talking about that. They said when the fishing's tough, they go to 1-inch baits. That little bait is 1.25 inches. And they said, I just go to a 1-inch bait, and I put it on a little size 10 hook, and that's what you really need. But I got the 10s. And I just put a heavy weight above it. I put a 1/4 ounce above it, and I drop that in, and they're biting that. I was watching. I can't remember who I was watching. I just jump around and watch a lot of people, guys. I don't know who they are. Just see what's going on, how they're fishing, And some of them I comment to. Check out Lake Country Baits. Y'all probably see me do that. I'm just trying to sell some baits, and I'll just comment to them. Hey, if they're not sponsored by anybody, I comment to them. Check out Lake Country Baits. And do some of them ever do? I don't know. But I'm getting plenty of sales. It's keeping me busy. I've been in the shop last week. I was in the shop, and as I told you, in the mornings to lunchtime. And then I'd come in, eat a sandwich, and I'd go fish till 4 o'clock, 4:30. I'd fish from like 1 to 4:30. So tomorrow is supposed to be 50 degrees. It's It's going to be 33 in the morning. It's cold front coming in. Or it's 65 right now. It's supposed to be 33, 34 in the morning at 6 o'clock. And only like 40 at 11 o'clock. So I'll probably take off by 12. When that sun gets up, even if it's only going to be 50 degrees, and it gets shining on the water this time of year, you hear me? If y'all watching my videos, you hear me say this, it gets better. Sam and I, when this video, some of y'all watched today, he made a comment. It got better as the day went. Yeah, we was catching some. We'd go sometimes a good little bit. We'd see some fish, see a few. When the sun got up and it got going, about 12:30, 1 o'clock, he said, now I'm ready. I'm going to take you to my honey hole. He said, I'm going to take you to a spot where I think it's going to be some crappie. And I don't know exactly how he worded it, but that's what he said. I'm going to take you to a spot where I think they ought to be. And we went to that spot, and bam, lights out. I don't know how many we caught. We was catching doubles quite a few times. I'd catch one, throw it back. He said, oh, I got one. And I didn't show y'all many of his fish. When I fish with him, I try not to show y'all. You need to watch his video to see what he done. That way you ain't watching the same video twice. Right? That's why you seen a few of his fish. I tried to hide the one at the end. I was trying to hide it so y'all couldn't see that nice fish he caught. He said, no, here's what it was. I said, Sam, I was going to make him come watch your video to see it. But anyway, we have a good time. We laugh all day, joke about stuff, and we always catch some fish when I fish for Sam. So we usually have fun and do well. But we got into him that day too. Y'all ready? All right, I'm going to touch back my camera again so I can make sure we're recording. 355. Last week it was 24, so we went way up this time, didn't we? All right, 3. I'm writing it down. 355. I did not forget in a minute. All right. Let's see if we can find something here. We're looking at 355. Oh, I got to click on it here. My mouse, come on here. All right. Mud Minnow. Guys, this color, somebody made a comment. I think it was today. I think I've answered all the comments before I came downstairs. That we're finding some good colors for mud. I don't think I've ever seen this lake this bad. And if it has been, it probably has been. And if it has been through the years, I just go like, I ain't going fishing. Before I was making baits, I just wouldn't fish. I'd say, I'm wait till it clears up. And we got some locals here now. Ran into one today. He said, you been fishing? I pulled my phone out and showed him a picture of a nice crappie I caught. I caught 2 nice crappie Monday. I caught 2 that was over 14. 14 and a quarter, 14 and a half. I caught quite a few that was 13 and a half, 14, probably about 10. That was 13 and a half, 14 inches. And I showed him 2 of the bigger ones I took pictures of. And he went, wow. He said, he don't live a couple blocks from me. He said, I'm going to come by your house and buy some baits. He said, you just pull out what you think I need. I trust you. So I said, okay. So I went on. I managed to be at the post office. But I've learned a lot fishing this nasty water, and I've took advantage of it. And I've tried a lot of colors. Y'all not seeing all of them. I got a tray full here I've made. And I go out and I fish with them a little bit, throw by a couple fish. Sam said this in his video today. If you pull the bait past 6 or 8 fish and none of them hit it, none of them followed it, none of them paid attention to it, switch colors. That's right. And that's what I was doing. And then when I would do that, sometimes the first cast, this Buster color, the first cast, one rolled up and grabbed it. I went, whoa. Then like 2 or 3 casts later, I caught another one. I went, whoa. And that video was that easy. I made that video in a short time. They were just nailing. I went, oh. It was something about it in that, you can see that, like I said, about 10 inches, but it was attracting them. There's something about it they like. So that's a color you want to make and sell. That's when you know it's a good color, right? So that's what I've been doing, guys. I've tested a lot of colors. Some of them I've trashed. I'm telling you that now. All right, it's 355 I'm going. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm testing colors. And they don't go on my site till they prove to me they can catch fish. Jamie, we're going to write you down, buddy. I think Jimmy's one might have made that comment. Look, yeah, that brownish yellow colors are working good. Yeah, and they are. Grenada bug, creamy. I caught some on creamy Monday with that big fish head jig. I started with creamy, and they was just nailing creamy. Creamy is just a good color all the way around. It's just that yellowish brown. And to look at it in your hand, you'd go. If you walked in a Bass Pro Shop, you'd pick it up and go like, "Why would somebody fish that? It's brown. Why would a fish in dirty water want to hit brown?" Because the minnows in that water look that color. Look at the crappie out of dirty water. They're white. Right? They're white. So, that's why. It's the white, and the belly's pearl, And the back has got that brown color. If a minnow is brown or black on the back, or dark color, well, in that dirty water, that color's going to change, right? So yeah, that's it. It looks real to them. That's that simple. So who would have thunk it, right? So man, like I said, I'm learning too. By fishing this dirty water, I've learned a lot this spring. This last couple of weeks with dirty water. I think that's 355. You're over by 2. You can't go over the number. That's one of the rules. You're over. Number's 355. Yeah. See, that rule really helps, guys. It keeps fist fights down. 164. Wow, Jamie, you might have it there, buddy. 285. 108. I'm really surprised. I thought that would never hold, would y'all? Number's 355. He had 331. And I will go back and check when I get to the end and I say adios to y'all. I do go back and check. Huh. Okay. I'm kind of looking now. I'm just kind of looking at the numbers. I go up through here. Wow, we didn't get many big numbers this time. A lot of in-between numbers. That's way under. 320, he had 331. All right. But I appreciate everybody that watches and make comments. I try to answer everybody that's over. Like I said, I do appreciate your orders. Some of y'all guys are new people, first time you've ordered. Appreciate that you're trusting in the baits. Some of you are leaving comments that somebody told you about it. That's good. Jamie's 331. And that's how most people buy from me. They get around somebody that's fishing with them, fishing with Lake Country Baits, and they're talking fishing. They say, well, I've been catching them on this. Who makes that? Lake Country Baits. Never heard of them. And sometimes you can leave a comment on the when you order. You can leave a email there. And a lot of people are leaving emails on the site. A buddy told me about you. I seen somebody, ran into somebody, they told me about it. So share that with people, guys. I mean, you don't have to tell them your secret color. You don't have to say, hey, creamy is the best color ever. You can just tell them, hey, I'm catching fish on Lake Country Baits. Check out the website. There's over 80 colors, and right now there's 20 body shapes. Now, I'm going to sell. I said this last week. I got no takers. Nobody commented to me. And I hadn't even looked. I hadn't even thought about this since then. There's somebody comments to me. I'm going to sell these Stinger Junior molds. There's 2 of those. And this full-size Stinger, 2-inch, there's 3 of them. I got those 5 molds I'm going to sell. I also have a mold by Angler AI. It's the only crappy mold they have. I don't know what they call it right now, but you're going to look. It's 2 inches. It's nothing wrong. I've caught fish on it. It's just I didn't decide. When I bought the mold, I made some baits with it. I went up and fished it. I caught fish on them. I just decided not to use that mold in my production of selling baits. Okay? So, but there's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to sell that one too. If you're interested in all of them, I'll make you a great deal on it. It'll be 6 molds. I'll make you a good deal on all of them. If you want to start making some baits, or if you are making baits, there you go. The Stingers are on sale. That's why they're on sale. And I'm getting low. And I ran out of some colors. And they're getting low. So there you go. So appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I might load a video Friday on the jigs. I'm trying to make extra videos. I got to edit some more. Right now, I've got 5 videos. I already have next Sunday's Port of Catch. That's right. I gotta do the shop part on that. I might do that Friday too, or Saturday. So I can have that for you. As I get extra videos where I think, I'm not going to run out, I'll start throwing one on Fridays again, okay? But I want to make sure I have videos for Wednesdays and Sundays. That's the main thing. That's my 2 days I definitely want videos. And if y'all notice, the videos are loading at 6:45. I used to load them by myself. And Sam was telling me about pre-scheduling. Well, I knew you could do that, but I didn't trust it. He said, well, it works fine. I said, okay. So I started doing that, scheduling videos. They load at 6:45 automatically. And it's working. I've been checking. I got up this morning. I went out there and checked. Make sure. Yeah, it loaded. So I've been doing it now for about 2 weeks. So we're going to start doing that at 6:45. That's when my videos load. You should have it on your computer. Hey, guys. Dennis. See y'all next time. Oh, and one more thing. Carl, let me know if you got your package. The guy that won last week lives in South Carolina, and I think you were South Carolina also. He already got his. He got his yesterday. He emailed me yesterday. Hey, I got my baits. I mailed him on Friday. He got his, not counting Sunday, 3 days. Yours has been 3 weeks and you haven't got him. I asked the postmaster today. He waited on me today when I went to the post office. And I asked the postmaster. I told him about it. He said, here's what happens. It got knocked off of a bag. It's laying on the floor somewhere. Or it's in the bottom of a bin. He said, see that bin back? And it's big bins. They have these big bins you ever been in the post office. They're like 4 foot by 4 foot square, about 3 foot deep. He said, when they come in there, all the mail goes in those. They go to a conveyor belt. They dump the mail on a conveyor belt. The computer, and they make sure that they're facing up, and the computer shoots them and divides them and puts them in bins where they go. The computer does it. Yeah. And he said, it could have fell off that belt. He said, it could be anywhere. He said, they will sooner or later find it. They will sooner or later went, hey, we've been skipping this one. This has been on the floor. He said, somebody's going to find it sooner or later. That's what he said. He said, it'll finally get there. So, look, if you don't have it this week, you email me. And I don't forget even what bait you want on. And email what bait you want on if you can. I think it was Blue Mist. And I'll have to make some more. I don't have any. The only thing I got is in my boxes that I have for the site. See, guys, if you go on the site, it says 18 bags. I can't pull out the boxes because it'll be 17 bags. And somebody comes on there and he buys some, this guy buys some, and this next guy buys 10. I have people do that, buy 6, 8 bags at a time. And I don't have 10, I only have 9. See what I'm saying? I don't pull out of my inventory. I will make you some. All right, guys, appreciate you. Just almost forgot to say that. See you next time.